Grandpa's got a man at home. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, beautiful people. How are y'all doing this splendiferous day? You know, how religious people be like, you call them and you be like, good morning, how are you? Blessed and highly favored in the Lord. You be like, okay, did I need all that? What is really going on? Hey, Scarlett. I'm gonna put my cam on. I just have to pull my panties up. Um, but I come on to talk to you guys because, as you can tell, I had been missing in action, and I'm trying to get out of this freaking driveway right now. These people parking crazy. Hold on. How have you been, Scarlett? So I've been seeing someone again. I told a story about we connected in 2014. He wanted to, hey, Castro, Grand Rising. And that means something from Castro. Definitely a grand rising. Um, but I think that I've just been enjoying. I have been enjoying just really enjoying this person's time. And when someone comes into your life and just they're everything, they just check all the boxes. And just because we got to be careful of not. Sometimes we've been single for so long that we don't know how to become. We don't know how to get back into the swing of things in a relationship. My family and I went out of town to Louisiana this weekend, a little mini getaway, and we went to the casino and we stayed at the hotel that's at the casino. Let me put my camera on. Hold on, y'all. So I we stayed at the hotel at the casino, and I had a great time. It was me and my aunts in the bed. We had like 4 rooms. There was 4 rooms because there were like it was 12 or 13 of us that went. So we rented 2 Astro vans, and the vans were nice. Surprisingly, I didn't know what I was going to be getting into. Um, the vans were nice. We laughed the whole way, talked, caught up on times because we all stay in the same city, but sometimes I don't see my family for months and months. My aunts, I hadn't seen them in probably like 4 months, 5, 6 months, something like that. Because I stay in a central location and they stay on the north side, far north. So it's probably like a 45-minute drive to get to them. My brother's probably like about 20 minutes away. But um, so I definitely I don't have my scrub top on because they didn't have my size. I've gained a little weight, um, and I was before I told y'all what I went through that medical stuff that I went through, and I'm coming out of it slowly but surely. I got down to 115. Y'all, I felt like I was emaciated. Wasn't was more just lethargic, um, and I'm so much better now. I weigh 143. So 143 and I'm 5'7". So you do the math there. Waist 28, 29, catch it. Waist 28, 29. Uh, but I hey Anthony, good morning. Hey Tammy Marie, good morning. Uh so I say this to say this guy came to me in that time. He came to me when I was at my worst. And My friends were there for me, of course, and my family was there. But sometimes when I'm going through something, I tend to push people away, and I like to deal with it on my own. I, that's a character flaw I have. I'm very independent. I don't need anything. I will be going through something and won't reach out to people because I feel I'm strong enough to handle it myself. Uh, and like when I had the New Year's Eve, I hosted the New Year's Eve party at my house. I was not feeling good, and I still was there. I put on my brave face and I laughed, and I was loving seeing my friends, but it just wasn't. I wasn't. That's a better angle. I like this angle right here. Y'all see my goatee coming in full, and no, the drapes don't match the carpet. But I think that I appreciated that with this guy. If I start calling him boo, I want y'all to take some pliers and pull my eyes out. But if I get on him and be like, the boo call, that's my boo. The boo this, the boo that. Bitch, I want y'all to just harass me, cyberbully me until I stop doing that shit. But I really, I really love this person told me, and you know what? Sometimes you gotta let people love you. You have to let someone love you because I'm okay. Hold on, in this big van, you run me off the street, I'm gonna get that brand new Jeep Wrangler that I want. But so you hit me and made me go gay from the impact. Psychological damage. I'm gonna say, but I I did the shade, baby, the shade. But the thing is, this guy, we gotta learn to let people love us because I was giving him the side eye. He came to me in 2014, and I went back on Facebook and looked at the messages, and he stayed the course. He was still the same from back then, and I was like, wow. And it's something to see us sending each other pictures then because it was 2014. It's 7 years. What was that? 7 years ago? 6, 7 years ago? 8? Damn. But the thing is, this guy was there, and I saw him saying, I want to get to know you back then. And I was like, I'm good right now. I'm not interested because I had been in a relationship and I didn't want to be back in one. I didn't want to jump into something because I wanted to have my independence again. And I had been in some relationships that was 6 years, that was 3 years. I didn't want to just be like, okay, I like him. Let me get it. Nope. Let me spread my wings. And I want to go and do things and not be obligated to anyone. I want to get laid when I want to and just not feel guilty about it because I have a bed at home. But let me stop. Y'all don't run with that shit. Now, I definitely, when he asked me to be with him, and I will give you whatever you want. I love you. And that right there hits differently when you have a person that will just really, really, what are you doing behind me? A person, wait, let me look at my gas. Oh my God. I wasn't even paying attention to my damn gas. It says 9 miles. I'd have been riding my ass off. But thank you, Kimberly Black, for that. But yes, hit the like button. But I listened to stuff on YouTube, but I was missing a lot of stuff. I found out about the Dovey stuff this morning, the cancellation. and she said it was because of the monkeypox. Um, and people have their reasons. Um, I think that anyone that has something, listen, if I'm not going, I don't give a damn if they have it or not, to be quite honest with you. It doesn't apply to me. But um, if you want to do it, more power to you. Hell, we've been having monkeypox in this sector. Hell, we call it Tracy. But I think that a lot of times people are hesitant to have gatherings because of this. People are they're gonna destroy it before it even happens. Meanwhile, they're not doing anything. Hey, Tisa. Um, but I think that what is going on? It's a truck. Yo, look at this damn thing. It's a truck, bro. A truck that's broke down up here. But you know, me and my friend, we're planning trips. Um, he wants to come to Chicago with me when I go there to meet up with Sean and them, but I don't want him to come to that because I'm getting to know some people there. I'd rather he and I have our time together instead of like with a lot of people. He hasn't met my family. Um, he's been, we've hung out several times. He doesn't live in Houston, but he flies here almost every month. Okay, hold on. Look at the truck. Look at the damn truck broke down. And you hit me, lady. I'm gonna fucking stop on brakes and you're gonna ram into my shit and I'm gonna have a brand new fucking car. But so I hold on, let me look at my can I make it? I can wait till after work to get gas. Hell. Okay. So I do think that nah, should I? Is that over 3 miles? Yeah, I can do it. So I I do know that I had to not be so guarded and not be so quick to cut a ninja up. Um, and I'm hesitant, he has a child. He has an adopted child, and I will never put him on camera. He will never be on YouTube. And he'll be like Miss Bizarro. You'll see Miss Bizarro before you'll see him. Now, if he insists that no, he won't insist because I'll still tell him no. Hell no. Because people are very vindictive and there's a nasty, little seedy element. He'll have nothing to do with YouTube. Um, but everyone knows about him, but I just haven't introduced him to them. Um, just he, you could talk to someone and they send you like songs that remind them of you. And I'm kind of smiling now, but my smile is like a frown. I be not smizing. It's a resting, what they call a resting bitch face, where you always frowned up. But I, what's going on here? I do think that this guy sent me rings and just sent pictures of rings. I'm telling you, I'd just be having the biggest grin, and I'd be just laughing because it's so. Hey, Lynn Teague Boo. Um, someone wants to, and I can understand some of the gays in this sector are bitter. Some are angry and bitter, and I get it because they're always getting the short end of the stick. And I could, I could put myself in that position, but I've never been in that position. But I have to be mindful. So now guys are coming out of the woodwork trying to holler, and not on any just hookup tip. They want to holler. But my attitude with guys are, it's like, I'm good right now. I don't entertain it. But well, one of my friends did meet my friend. Yes, he did meet my friend. As he came to the house and my friend was there, but when he came, but he's the height that I like. I I'm 5'7". Listen, I'm 5'7". I don't want I don't want a guy. Listen, you could be shorter than me, but if your ass like about 5'2", I can't. I don't want to date a pocket gay. Have I slept with a pocket gay? Yes, I slept with a pocket gay, but he damn near had to get like on a high stool to reach everything, but a little footstool. Um, I'm 5'7". My friend is 5'9". I'm 140. He's 160. It's like we complement each other, and just I feel that um, we both driving into work. Kimberly, okay? This Houston traffic ain't no joke sometimes. Um, but I think that we have to get out of, and it's funny because y'all were giving me grief about me having a key to my neighbor's house and my neighbor having a key to my place. My neighbor came to me last week to open his door for him because he had lost his keys. And uh, I thought about y'all there. I was like, they'd be talking some shit. But the thing is, and my sister could agree with me, we just don't live at that place. We don't I don't occupy that space. So if a doctor has lost his keys and come to me to open his doctor's door, shit, he would have more to lose than me. The man travels to Egypt and uh, Ibiza, and shit, Peru. So he could trust the person enough to have a key to his place. I think I could kind of extend the same trust, but oh, girl that worked with me. Girl, you coming here with a halter top on under your scrubs, changing, and the damn listen to that Liz. But he came to me. He was like, "Oh my God, I can't find my key. I think I threw the key away." And I was there to open the door for him, and he was so gracious. He wanted to get me lunch, and I was like, "No, that's okay. We're neighbors. We're neighbors." June, where's the beef? But so I think that and it's just I'm saying that because I was telling him about that, and he didn't have a problem with it. He was like, "Nah, we in your room. He walk in, he gonna see some shit." And another thing is when a person really love you, it's not about sex so much because he can come to my place when he comes in to Houston, and he'll be like just wanting to hold. And in my mind, I'd be like, if you don't pull them damn drawers down, the money makers right here. No, but I'm good with that because I had to control myself and not be like, because I know this motherfucker I got down there is powerful. It can make a man go fucking crazy, and I don't want to unleash that upon him. So I'm mindful of that. Um, and I think that, okay, lady, y'all, I supposed to, not well. Let me stop saying I supposed to be. I like to get to work at 7 o'clock, no later than 7. I'm getting my ass here. It's almost 8 o'clock. Um, you know what, Lindsay? I'm not gonna do this with you this morning. Uh, So I, he's very like, I don't want this to be about. I don't want you to think I just want sex, and I just want to, I just like laying with you. And I was thinking in my head, okay, cut the shit, pull your shit out, stop playing and pull. But then I'd be like, you know what? That's true. But my mind, part of me is like, okay, that's cool. And I know me as a guy, and I know this is kind of graphic for me to say this a bit, but when I would go on dates with guys, I would get myself off. I would get myself off before I would go on a date with them, so I wouldn't be horny when I would go on a date. So I knew nothing was gonna happen. So I mean, bust one, trust one, and I would be like, that's a saying. That's a snappy little catchphrase. You think the coochie, this old snooch, but and then when I remember I dated a guy and I would be sleeping. I would wake up and he'd be staring at me. And I was like, this psycho motherfucker. And he'd be like, I like looking at you while you sleep. I don't like waking up and your eyes are bucked open and you looking at me. Because I'm thinking your ass is thinking what you could do to me. Did I piss you off? So, this, he'll be like, you need anything? He'll run and go get us breakfast. And I'll be in the bed. Girl, I'll be in the bed. I done woke up. Oh, he said, beautiful. You want something to eat? I went and got us something. I'm like, oh, beautiful shit. I'd have been up here. I woke myself up snoring. I don't snore all the time, but if I'm tired, the only time I'll snore is like if I'm tired from having sex all night. I'll be like snoring for some reason. Hey, Sheila E. I did, and I couldn't find it, Lynn T. I went and looked. We got to talk on the phone when I get to work, or I'll text you because I looked for what you told me and I couldn't find it. But I he get me breakfast. He'll be like, and his thing is, I know we're both men, but I like to take care of the person, not be a sugar daddy, but if I'm with you, I want you to be able to come to me for anything. And that's his mantra. With me, he wants me to come to him for anything because he'll be there for me. And he sent me this Daniel Betting. Y'all have to listen to this song. And it's called If You're Not the One by Daniel Bedingfield. Beautiful song. Beautiful song. The lyrics are amazing and just that. And he sent me and okay, y'all. The funny thing is I talked about him and he called when I was talking about him. But I'll talk to him at work. I definitely he sent me like Anita Baker, Sweet Love, a song that CO has called Wedding Day. Uh a lot of fucking songs from the 80s about love. And he's a much older man. He's much older. He's like 30 years older than me because he's 53 and I'm 29 to 37. So no, he's not that much older. I'll say like 15 years. 15 years. But there she go. I was born in 99, damn. Lynn T, I was born in 1999. You do the math. But I I just really, I felt so good. I go to sleep talking to him and I'd be smiling because he just sending me hearts. And the good thing is when I first met him, he didn't make it. He didn't send me any pictures of his body. Now, I'm saying this to you guys that may be in the bushes listening to this. That doesn't stop you from sending pictures. Don't let that stop you because I still can look. You can send it to my email. I'm not asking you to send it, but I don't want you to feel let down because you can't send it. Now, women, if you send me some tits and ass, I'm gonna call YouTube and report y'all for harassment. Don't do that. But but I love you all. So, okay, y'all. Let me get the hell up out of here now. I see the people are coming in droves now, and I parked in a place that I never parked, and it's kind of crowded. You know what, Lynn T? That's that bullshit. Thank you, Lynn T. She always be thinking ahead. Thank you for posting that. And when you send the news, you don't have to have your face. It could be like part of your face, so I know that you still have some type of face. You don't look like Tracy. Um, but otherwise, you can send them because I don't want you to feel let down like I'm abandoning you. Yolanda is Yolanda. I could barely drink. I've only been legal to drink for several years. But he doesn't drink at all, y'all. He doesn't drink. Hear me. He doesn't drink at all. But I am not gonna be somebody just sipping on some water and some cider. I drink and he knows that and he's cool with that. But I think that he may drink something when he's around me for New Year's or something like champagne, but he don't touch the alcohol. And I was thinking, drunk snooch is the best snooch because you can do what you want with that. Now, next day I may be soaking in an Epsom bath. But needless to say, I'm glad you guys came through, and I'm getting ready to get out of here because I need to be at work in a few minutes. Um, guys, I'll keep you posted, and I'm looking forward to the Chicago trip. We'll be there in December. But yeah, thank you guys. Peace. I'm out.